If you are starting your photography videography journey in 2026, the Canon 800D is one camera you need to consider. It is an old camera and not many people are talking about it right now. But let us start with the biggest things beginners will struggle with, which is color reproduction. So the Canon 800D, just like any other Canon, will give you reputable Canon color science. 800D is not an exception, and straight out of camera your images will look natural, they will look balanced and honestly almost finished. You can just share them to your platforms without worry, no extreme editing needed to get strange tones to come back to shape. And that leads to something more important. What about the skin tones? If you shoot people like I do, if you record videos and take portrait pictures, this camera will get the skin tones right. In my case, I use standard color profile. I have not fine-tuned it, and even that way I get my colors to be as they are supposed to be, not too orange, not too flat, not overly digital, just natural colors. That alone can make your work feel more professional without extra effort. Now let us talk about something most beginners will overlook: the menu system. Just like any other Canon in this range, the menu system of this Canon 800D is simple, it is clean, and actually will help you understand what you are doing because they have a guided mode which I don't use, but if you are a total beginner, the guided mode will get you started on the right foot. If you are learning how photography and video settings work in real time, this will make a huge difference for your case. What about autofocusing? Now this is where it gets interesting. For photos, the autofocus is fast and reliable. For video, dual pixel autofocus of Canon, which is present in this camera, it will be consistent and it is very beginner friendly. No distracting focus hunting, no sudden shifts, it just rocks where you want it to and stays there. So when you're filming yourself, it just works. Now let us talk about image quality. The 24 megapixel sensor on this camera will give you detailed photos that are more than enough for social media, for printing. So even the client will not complain about the 24 megapixel not being enough. In fact, most professionals say 24 megapixels is enough, and this camera has 24 megapixel. But more importantly, those images will look not just sharp but also alive thanks to the Canon color science. For video, you just get the 1080p, but the truth is 1080p with great color and reliable focus will always beat band looking out of focus 4K. The footage is clean, natural, and easy to edit, especially if you are not doing heavy editing. And here is something most people don't mention. This camera will let you focus on creativity instead of fighting complicated features which you might not even need. No overwhelming settings, no unnecessary distractions, just a tool that helps you shoot, run, and improve. So if you are a beginner looking for one camera that can handle both photo and video, you need to consider the Canon 800D. It is old, not outdated, just overlooked.
JM Photography Creation Image Mix.